One.
Good morning. I'm Coach Musser here to talk a little bit Liberty North basketball again this week. Busy week since we spoke last. We had 4 games. We played in the St. Thomas Aquinas tournament on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Come away with the first place finish in that. We played Truman last night. A little recap of the games. We got down early against Olathe East on Thursday, fought back, and ended up only giving up 11 points in the second half to kind of run away with that, 44-34. The next night against the host team, St. Thomas Aquinas, we get down 19-4 against them. We battle back. We end up taking it to double overtime, where we hit a buzzer-beating shot by Justice Braden to send us to the championship. And then we played Parsons, undefeated Parsons from Kansas on Saturday. Pretty back-and-forth game all game, and end up pulling away and winning the championship by 10 points. Jalen Perry was named MVP of the tournament. They had a 3-point contest where Matt Garrison finished first place with Benny Kaplan in second place. Had a really good showing in the tournament, played really good basketball, starting to get over the hump a little bit. Had a small setback last night against Truman. We dig ourselves another hole. We're down 17-4. We battle back to be down 2 at halftime. We take the game to overtime and unfortunately lose by 2 in overtime to Truman. But overall, a pretty good week for us. We go 3-1. We're definitely playing better basketball, moving in the right direction. So we're looking forward to our upcoming games, with Park Hill South this Friday, and then finishing out down the home stretch. If you guys have any questions that you guys like to ask, go ahead and shoot away.
So as you mentioned, you guys had a huge turning point in your season last week in the tournament. What changed and what led to this success?
Well, I think we knew it was going to take some time throughout the year to kind of get to the point we wanted to be in it. And we're not there yet, but we're getting closer. But I think our defense had really kind of locked in. And we talked about what we wanted to take away from other teams and taking away their strengths and kind of making play in a way that they didn't want to. Our guys really bought into that. And so I don't think in any of the games we've given up over 55 points, and most of those games were in the 40s and some were even in the 30s. So I think defensively we kind of set the tone in the last 4 games.
We'll talk about the semifinals first. A double overtime thriller when Justin Braden hit a game-winning 3 with 3 seconds remaining. After being down early, what inspired the team to come back?
Well, we started getting stops, and we really started shooting the ball well. We started getting great possessions. When we got down, we were panicking a little bit. And it was just a matter of, we were getting really good looks. The ball just wasn't falling for us. And so we just kept telling them, hey, keep getting great shots. You keep getting great shots, the ball's going to fall. And I think at one possession, we ended up hitting 4 straight threes to kind of get us back in it. We held them to 6 points in the second quarter, which allowed us to kind of cut the lead going into halftime. We just felt good about our chances from there. From there, it was kind of back and forth. Aquinas had 2 chances, once in regulation and once in overtime, to win it at the buzzer. And defensively, we kind of buckled down and got stops. And then when we had the ball late, we knew kind of what we wanted to do. We'd had a kind of a plan of how we were going to attack it. And we had 3 options on that play, and they took away 2. And Jalen made the great read to find Justice open in the corner, and credit to him for knocking down a big shot.
When the final buzzer sounded in the championship game, what was the feeling like in the locker room afterwards?
I mean, it was awesome. It was celebratory. It was relief. 3 games in 3 days. They really kind of left it all out there. And we lost some close games. We lost a couple at the buzzer early in the year, and we lost another one in overtime. And so we kept telling them, guys, hey, man, we're close. We're really close to getting over that hump. So to have those, to get down and have those close games where we fought back on the 2 nights before, to have that game kind of in control heading into the fourth quarter was really huge. And I think you could just see the excitement in the guys in the locker room of knowing that all their hard work is starting to show, and that we're really getting to the end goal of playing our best basketball late in the season.
Jalen Perry was named MVP of the tournament. What can you say about his performance throughout the tournament?
He was great. He kind of tweaked his ankle on the first night, so he wasn't really at full strength. But night 2 and night 3, he did a great job against in our second round game of really getting to the paint and finishing at the rim and creating opportunities for other people. I mean, they were really starting to focus on him. Justice Braden throws in 17 on night 2 for us, including the game winner. And then against Parsons in the championship night, we kind of got off to a slow start, and they're a really athletic team, and they want to play at a fast pace where we really wanted to kind of grind this down. And he hit some big shots early to kind of keep us in it because we were falling behind a little bit. And to a team that's athletic, that was going to make it tough, but he hit some really big shots and kind of put us on his back during championship night and kind of just carried us to victory, and it's pretty cool to see.
You had 3 straight wins against good opponents, then fell to conference opponent Truman by 2 last night. What was different last night?
Well, we dug ourselves a hole, which made it hard, and we spent a lot of energy to get back in it. But we had a chance in overtime. We get up 3 with a chance to win it in overtime, and unfortunately, it just fell short. We had a couple miscues at both ends of the floor, and we just need to clean those things up. We need to be a little bit, tougher, not just physically but mentally to be able to execute some stuff down the stretch. But our guys battle and they're competing, and when they're doing that, you're always going to give yourself a chance. And we talked early on the first question is what's giving us an opportunity. Where our defense was giving us an opportunity. I mean, by an overtime game being in the 40s, we're definitely giving ourselves a chance. We just got to make sure that we take advantage of those opportunities late in games when we have them.
Looking forward to Friday's court-warming game against Park Hill South. What can you tell us about that matchup?
Well, they're a really good team. They defend really well. They have a couple really good guards. They have a big, and it's going to be a tough game. I mean, they're one of the top teams in the conference right now, so it's going to be a good test for us. We do feel like we're playing good basketball, so we're just looking for the opportunity to play in front of the home crowd on Friday night on a girls-boy doubleheader. It's going to be court warming. We're expecting a great atmosphere, and so we're going to get out there and just compete. We're going to compete on every possession, and hopefully we get another close game where our defense allows us a chance to win it late in that game. Appreciate your guys' time. We're looking forward to see everybody Friday at the boys-girls doubleheader, and go Eagles and go Chiefs.